let's go ahead and do it. So she has very thin eyebrows. I'm going to use the same emoji features. I'm going to use thin, and I'm looking at distances. Now those eye shapes, watch what they do. They kind of curve like this. So I'm going to do the same thing. And I notice that she has very small kind of eyes, so I'm going to make them small. This is the shape that's being made in the picture. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to double it over and leave it open. Same exact shape. Look, same shape. I didn't change the shape. I just drew it where it's not black all the way in. Because what I want to do is I want to put eyes in there. So watch this. Let's say I want her eyes to be looking that way. You see? Now I'm going to go to the nose shape, and I'm going to look at the nose shape's not here, obviously, but what I can do is I have noses, and we'll get into that a little bit later, but I have my book here where I have a language for different things. So if I see her nose, the only thing I'm doing is looking for a general idea of what the tip of the nose looks like first. All right, so I notice that the tip of the nose here is kind of pointy, kind of up a little bit, kind of round. All right, so I'm going to go with this shape here, and I'm also going to look at the relationship. Okay, so I might do something like this. Kind of pointy. I want to keep everything very simple, so that now all I have to do is watch this. Let's say I want, now look at the lip. The lips are small. So versus me doing this big shape that you see here in my emoji, right? Let's say I want to do something like this, something small. Okay, so watch. Now what I'll do is I'm going to start customizing it. I'm going to put little lines over the top of my shapes here. Okay. Then I'm going to add that straight bridge of the nose, right? And the little round chin shape. And then I'm going to go here and I'm going to add my jawline shape. Okay. Then I'm going to add her forehead shape, which is very round. And it's not a big shape. Okay. I'm going to add a little neck shape here. And then I'm going to add her hair. In a very simple form. Okay, and then I can add some little eyelashes if I want. Okay. Okay. Even if I want to do this and add the little things on the side. All right. Okay. So, as you can see, she has very stringy hair as well. That I don't need to draw her features exactly like they are. I need to draw what is. Now, if you're drawing a portrait of her and you want it to look exactly like the portrait, then that's even still, this is a good technique to use because it helps to bring your portrait to life. If you draw with emotion as the basis of your face first, and then you add the feeling first. Put it like this: you're just adding feeling, and then you're adding specifics on top of the feelings. You get what I mean? Kind of like a building. It has a framework, right? So, and then you build on top of a framework. So if you have a building here, and you say, well, this is the foundation of my building. My building is going to be square. Okay, then everything from there kind of goes like this from that point up, and then they build the next floor of the building, and then they go up and they start building the specifics. You get what I'm saying? Of the building first, like this. You get what I mean? But if you start just building floors and you don't have a foundation, this slab on the bottom, to tell me, where is my building going? What is my building going to be shaped like? Is it going to be a round building? You get what I'm saying? Well, then you have to have, it's going to start out round, and then it's going to go up like this to support the structures over the top of it. Look at the way everything is built. So a face is no different. You're saying, what is my face built like? So that's why I'm going to show you, maybe I can pull up a caricature for you. And, excuse me, you can look at, I'm going to show you this. Let me see if I can pull something up here. All right, let me see, 10, 20. Okay, and let's look up, I'm going to go here and just look up caricatures. Okay, and let's look up images. Okay. So what happens if you don't understand this is you wind up with cartoons that kind of look like this. Okay? If you look at this caricature right here, I mean, it's a good drawing. Okay, we're not talking about the drawing itself. We're talking about what the face doesn't even, it doesn't feel like it has life. It just feels like you just drew a regular face and then you just put it on a body. It doesn't feel like, it feels like almost like a, I don't know, like a Photoshop of a face, or it just added cartoon colors to it. It doesn't look like a true, like you put imagination into it. Okay, it is a caricature because the head's bigger than the body, but that's pretty much what's going on here. It's not really a lot of thought put in, or there's no basis for the face in this drawing. It's just the face. You get what I mean? But what about that face? What are you trying to say? I'm telling you, if you incorporate this into your drawings, you're going to do, a lot better there. Now, you guys, my kids are up now, so you're going to hear some screaming and stuff in the background because I don't have a soundproof office, so I'm just going to let you know that now before we go along, because I'm a full-time dad. By the way, guys, if you feel as if you, again, are benefiting, man, thank you. If your tips are awesome. If you want to tip, guys, you can tip here. Also, don't forget to like and share the stream with people that you feel would, benefit from the stream. Okay, so all tips can be done through Cash App. Again, we are still doing our roofing fund. So if you want to help us out with that, that'll be awesome, super awesome. Okay, we are still a long ways away, and we definitely need you guys' help. So if I've helped you over the years in any kind of way, whether that be with your artwork or whether it be spiritually, this will be an excellent way to sew back just to help us out with this. So thank you so much in advance. Certainly appreciate it. All right, so let's go ahead and go to our next drawing. We're going to continue with the emojis and emotion and how these things work. Okay, so let's go ahead and go forward here. So let's find another face. Okay, and let's use this. We're going to use this guy's face here. He looks like he's pretty, yeah. So we're going to make all the faces. See how these faces are all serious? Right? You see the seriousness of these faces? So we're going to change them from serious to funny. Okay, we're gonna say what we want to say about the face. I know this guy's face says he's a mass murderer, right? But he looks like, well, he doesn't say mass murderer. That's probably not a good thing. I take that back. It says that he's very serious in this picture. He might not want to have his picture taken. Okay, so we're going to turn him into something different. We're going to make him. We're going to make it funny. Okay, we're going to make him into this guy here. We're going to make him into a cool guy. Right? So what do we want to turn him from this guy into that guy? Right? Think about it like we're just doing a cartoon makeover. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's put this one to the side. Okay. And let's go ahead and do our cartoon makeover here. Okay. So we're gonna look at the relationships of his features. So we want something like what do we want here? We want something like this. Okay, again, looking at the relationships of his features. He's a very small-eyed guy. So I don't want to put big eyes. It's not going to look like him. So I'm going to do something like this. Something very small. Okay, then I'm going to use a nose shape. He doesn't have a very tall nose shape, so I might do something like something round, something like a car-y, like maybe like I might use a car shape here. Okay, and then I might use this right here. I might go here and go. Okay, he has some lips. Okay, no problem. So now we're going to start customizing. Okay. And then I'll start putting my features. There's a very round face. Little ear shapes. And then his head shape. All right. All right. And then all I have to do is darken his eyebrows. Okay. And then we can even add this if we want to add some more light to it. All right. Okay. So what we did, again, hey, how are you today? I can't pronounce that name, but whoa, Schwinzenwe. Awesome. Okay, how you doing this morning? All right, so you see what we did here. We took a face that looked like that face, right? And we turned him into another idea. We said, you know what? I don't like his emotion today, right? It's no different than somebody putting on makeup and saying, I don't like the way my cheeks look today, so I'm going to put some makeup on to alter the way I look. Well, this is what I'm telling you. I want to put a different expression on this guy's face. So I'm sitting there drawing him, and he's like, right? And I said, I don't like that expression. So then I add my own expression to the face. You know what I'm saying? Okay? So it's very simple. And then I can add shadows to my face. Right? Okay. And then we got a real simple cartoon. So this is the answer to that question. How do I get my person to look like a cartoon, right? From a picture, from a portrait. I'm a portrait artist. I don't know how to make my cartoons look more cartoon. I want a cartoon feel. It's like I'm trying too hard. This is the answer to that question. Start practicing what I'm showing you today. How to take emotion, put it in your face first. Your first thing needs to be the emotion. So let me show you. I'm going to show you a quick little trick, right? So you can start practicing this. I want you to make up a character. So let's just stop. Let's not use an actual photo. Let's just take any face, any of these ideas. Let's use this one. Okay? Let's put this away for a sec. Okay? So watch this. Let's just practice it real. It's like some little small faces. When I first started drawing this picture, watch this. Okay? Now watch. Let's do it again, but let's change the relationships. Let's do it again. Okay? Let's do it again, but let's change the relationships. Okay? Each time I use the same exact shapes from this picture. I just changed the relationships to make different people. So this guy none of these guys look alike. This is a baby, right? This could be I could do like this now, watch. I can make this into Sue if I want to. Because it could be anybody. Sue has lips. All right? Sue has glasses that are just below her eyes. Sue has a little pointy chin like this and hair that does like that. Okay? And this is Rodney. Rodney has a big fat face like this. And he has a little hair like that. And I don't know. He has a little hat on like that. And he has a little hair coming out the side because that's Rodney. Okay? And a little floating chin. Okay? You see how I use the same features to create different people? Okay, so that's pretty much how caricature works. Okay, again guys, sorry.
Hey guys, I hope that you enjoyed that video tutorial. If you did, don't hesitate guys to go ahead and give us a like. Also guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and the notifications button. This way, when we put up new material, you'll be the first to know. If you have any questions about our markers or pens or paper, and you'd like to know where I get some of the materials that I use here on my art stream, there's a link in the description below, so you can go ahead and check that out as well. And also guys, we'd like to welcome your questions and comments so that we can get some new ideas. You know, it's always good to have new, fresh ideas for our next and upcoming videos. Oh, and don't forget to check out these 2 super cool videos right here. So guys, thanks again for your love and support of our channel. You guys be safe out there. And as always guys, I wish you happy cartooning.